Welcome back, all my free thinkers, to another evening edition of the Grow Rich, Grow Happy Crypto Show. Guys, in this episode, I'm going to be talking about SHX, Stronghold Crypto, guys, and something that they just did, a major move. Now, on this show, and I'm sure you guys are starting to see this, I look at the smallest, minute, either partnerships or just movements. As long as it's moving forward, I look at them and I zoom out and I look at the bigger picture, because I want to show you guys how to identify value, especially when you're dealing with something like cryptocurrency, which could change in the blink of an eye. So that's what we're going to talk about, guys. Is I think you're going to get just as excited as me, especially if you hold SHX. But if you don't hold it, hopefully it'll cause you to go out, do a little bit of research and see why on this channel. I believe that, yeah, they're going to be profitable in the long run. Of course, this is not financial advice. Guys, this is your first time here to Grow Rich, Grow Happy. Now, my name is Mr. Foresight, and my whole reason for being here is to help you get ahead in life and in crypto. You notice I said both, because we deal with the mindset here. And if you can master your mindset, then you can master crypto. And if you can master crypto, you can master any damn thing. So we do this by way of examining some of the most technical projects that are out there, but we take a lot of the technicality out of it by looking at some of the things that you can just jump in and say, yeah, I understand that. And we do it by way of educating you on the difference between something, a cryptocurrency that's on a forward movement versus one that's here for a moment. Now, if you understood all of that, guys, by all means, you must want to be here on this channel. Do me a favor, smash that like button, give me a sub, hit that bell notification so that you don't miss any of these videos. Make sure you look down below, guys, because the token we're talking about today is Stronghold SHX. But guess what? You can hold it on your own crypto cold storage wallet. Here we deal in Tangent. That's all I deal with, guys, because I believe it's the best of the best. It's easy to use, even for a novice, and I believe you guys will be just as happy as well with your purchase. Now, keep in mind, I have a 10% discount down below that does go to support the channel. And I thank all of you guys who are always buying those wallets. I really thank you. It goes to support this channel, all the hard work we do behind the scenes as well as up front. So we're going to talk about Stronghold, guys. Now, Stronghold, you know, I hold them. I DCA in when I can. But I have a nice bag, whereas if this thing was to take off today or tomorrow, I will be smiling. And I'm sure a lot of you guys here, you know, I've conversed with some of you guys down in the comments. You guys, some of you guys been in since the infancy stage, and you guys just got a bag. Now, I wasn't that fortunate, but I've been in since around, I want to say maybe under 1 cent, maybe somewhere up in there. I can't remember exactly. But right now they are at a steal. This is not financial advice, but here's some things that you got to keep in mind, guys. They have a great CEO, Tammy Camp. They are a U.S. crypto. I can't tell you what that does, especially considering this legislation. I'm not gonna go off in that direction today, but I believe they have a lot going for them, and I've done multiple videos on them, guys. I can't remember the last one I did, but I'm sure it was probably about a week or so ago. You guys should check that out, as I do follow these guys, and I follow them over on X, where you should follow me as well, at Mr. Foresight 64. If it doesn't have a blue check mark, it's not me, but they posted something to making of this video a couple hours ago, and I'm going to tell you the significance of this and why I believe that these little wins, and I believe you should celebrate every win in crypto and in your own lives, guys. Life, the meaning of life, is always have something to be looking forward to. So we're gonna jump over here, and I do want to show you this. So this is what I saw right here, and I'm gonna drag myself back over here. Thrilled to welcome Strongholds Japan to our global community, our newest chapter in building a more inclusive and forward-thinking financial ecosystem. You notice they said forward-thinking, guys. These are the type of plays we like. Now, here's the great thing. A lot of you guys might be looking and say, well, so what, Mr. Forsyth? So what? They are over in Japan. That is a big deal, guys, as Japan is one of the most crypto friendly countries that it is. And a lot of people don't know this, but back in 2017, Japan was one of the first major economies to accept crypto as payment. Is saying that crypto can be a payment method. That's big, guys. Now, if you take that and them being welcomed in Japan, and Japan, their whole everything with their crypto is overseen by the FSA, and that is very stringent. Those guys are extremely stringent. I'm talking so stringent back to I'm talking back to when the SEC here in the United States was just looking at everything with a fine-tooth comb and saying, yeah, you're security. Nope, we're not going with you. We're not going with you. And they was just trying to destroy crypto. Well, that's the type of oversight that they have over in Japan. And when you look at something like a Stronghold SHX being over there, with them being built on the Stellar Lumens blockchain, I've already told you that history, but it just tells me also that this is one of those cryptos that I hold, that I can feel confident that they're dotting their I's and they're crossing their T's, and they're going to be here to stay. So them being over there, also, it opens up, guess what, another market for them, more user base and more eyes on the project, which is only going to help us as investors, early investors in this project. Because look at the price right here, guys, and I can drag myself back out over here. Look at the price right here, 3 cents. They're down 11.8% in the last 24 hours. But you know, guys, I'm not concerned with that. I look at this max out here, and I look at this max, and I look at the progress here, guys. You got to remember, this project right here, they've been around since 2019, but if you've seen, they've had steady growth, and their where is it at? Their all-time high was 5 cents. We've discussed this before. They're down just 44.9% from their all-time high, which I believe this is still a great play, as it's going to be here a long time. For those of you who've never seen me cover this project, because you haven't been involved in this channel maybe for about a week or so, thing you should know is Ripple invested in these guys early, very early. So again, you look at the 3 or 6 degree of separation, and you see the players here. They're built on the Stellar Lumens blockchain. Ripple was an earlier investment, and then you got Tammy Camp, her affiliation with Stellar Lumens, and Jeb McCaleb and all of them. I've done a deep dive on her background as well, guys. I feel like when you say sure money in crypto, people tend to think of Bitcoin, they tend to think of Ethereum, XRP, and things like that. But with the way these guys are starting to play right now, Stronghold SHX, and with them moving over into Japan like they have, and being accepted over there, knowing that they've jumped through those compliance hoops over there with the FSA, guys, this is sure as it get. Especially when I look at how much it costs you. I'm gonna use $50. I'm getting cheaper and cheaper. Get what, 1,634 tokens, or you just add $100 and you get 3,000 tokens over there. But so I look at this, guys. I look at them and this move, and it's something that you don't see right away on the surface, but when you dig down and look underneath and look at what it takes to be over in Japan, then you see that these guys are truly legit. And that's all you can ask for, guys. They're ISO compliant. And this is why you will see me continue to make content about SHX, because I believe those of you who don't have a lot of money to spare, not a lot of money to play with, or you might, but you're looking for something that you can really make some good money with, this is one of those plays. Not financial advice though, guys. For those of you that's always inquiring about how do you buy them, you can get them by way of a decentralized wallet. I typically use a Coinbase wallet, not the Coinbase exchange, but their DeFi app. And I swap Ethereum for it over there. And then I transfer it over into my Tangem wallet. So that is a great way you can do it, guys. Of course, you can use any DeFi wallet that you feel confident in using. Let me know down below, guys. What do you think of this news that they just released over on X? And you know, I say keep DCAing. That's what I'm doing. Till next one, this your boy. I'm out.